Hello, 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 hello. How y'all doing tonight? Nuke, thank you for those bits. Thank you for the lovely vinyl. While I was waiting for the countdown to end here, I realized I've reached a certain level of poisoning. Excuse me. Sneezing unrelated. The corner of my eye. I saw Candor's name, but I thought it said coronavirus. Starts with it's Candor's name's real long now, and it starts with a C and ends with an US. So it has the effect of, like a jumble of letters. Your brain fills in the blank. So it's coronavirus. So sorry, Candor. It's not you, it's me. I'm spending too much time on that stupid subreddit. I was thinking about that again, by the way, and how to convey like what the feeling is I was talking about yesterday. And I think I came up with an analogy that gets kind of close. Which is, I got confused with lupus before. It's that US, man. I think there's not too many words that end with US. Or maybe there's a shit ton. But some of them are, in our face a lot. It's always lupus, Oh wait, no, it's never lupus. Sorry. But yeah, I realized, or thought of an analogy I think kind of works. Which is that it's kind of like you're witnessing a lot of people claiming that cars aren't real. And that nobody dies by getting hit by cars. And then you watch them walk into the street and get, obliterated by a car. And their family members are like, well, yeah, they died, but cars still aren't real. That's what it's like. That's kind of this is an analogy. Do y'all not know what an analogy is? Do y'all go to school? Fuck's sake. I said it was an analogy. I warned you, even. I primed you. Well, the point of it is that it is extreme. That's how it feels. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like they're claiming cars aren't real. And then they proceed to go stand in the street and keep saying cars aren't real. In other words, rather than just taking the vaccine. Like, there's all this evidence around. I think that's the thing I'm getting out of it the most, out of each one, is like, just thinking like, you could have just gone to Walmart. 2 times. You go to Walmart 2 times. Takes, I don't know. I mean, sometimes they were busy, but like, the first time we had to be there for like an hour, but the other time we went there for our second one, because we got the Pfizer, there was no wait at all. And then they'd be alive. It's that easy, and that just makes it so much more, ugh, just a slap in the face. Also, anybody else pissed that didn't get the Moderna, and you got half the fucking thing. I mean, I know half the antibodies. I don't want to be a choosing beggar here, but I feel like I got ripped off. Yeah, apparently a recent study revealed that, I think it was in Belgium, but if you got the people they tested that got Pfizer had, I don't know, it was something like, I think it was like 1,100 antibodies per milliliter or something like that.
Yes, I am the Lord.
Zero Nuke 3D0 gifted a tier 1
I'm sure I'm
sub
saying
to
that wrong.
Ultimate.
Nuke,
They have
thank you for
given
that gift sub.
95 gift subs in the channel.
Should wait for tomorrow. September starts. No, wait. September doesn't start right at the beginning of September, does it? Which is always weird. It's like a weekend or something. Never mind. But I guess if you got the Moderna, you had like over 2,000 per. I don't know. Yeah, it's. I'm just kidding, by the way. It super doesn't matter. Nah, Pubs, I'm gonna be a scab. But I'm always forced into this situation. This isn't the first time, by the way. There's been a number of boycotts where I'm like, what do I do? I guess I'm a scab. Look, I didn't know that all these boycotts were gonna happen 8 years ago. It's related to the hate raids. If you're not familiar with those, basically, there's people, I think, using bots that are basically exploiting a loophole of the way raids work to expose people to bullshit, basically. It might not even be stuff that viewers see. It's just shit that you would see in your activity feed as a streamer. So there might be like a bunch of avatars, so like Nazi symbols, or there might be a bunch of slurs or something like that. And Twitch isn't really doing anything about it. So people are boycotting to try to send a message. And just to be clear, it's not that I don't care. It's just that whenever stuff like this comes up, I don't know what to do, because it's like I started a thing a long time ago. And if I didn't have that thing going on... Well, you see, raids don't... I don't think you have to be a follower to raid somebody, is the point. It's not people in chat. This is what I'm saying. It's loopholes in the system where you can get stuff like that through. So into the activity feed or onto alerts or whatever. But it does, like, follower mode doesn't do anything for you. Subscriber only mode doesn't do anything for you to protect against this stuff. That's all. I think it's hard to measure the efficacy of boycotts. Usually the thinking is, well, you're going to deny them, you're going to deny a company money to get them to change. The Twitch is really, really huge. So I don't know. To achieve such things, it would have to be pretty massive. And I don't even know. I don't know what Twitch's revenue situation is in terms of like what they get the most money from, you know, if it's subs or ads or what. All right, I forgot that this colony is probably about to die.
Yes, I am the Lord.
Boop.
Hey, soccer. Thank you for 22 months. Well, for myself, I'm with the sentiment, but I doubt the efficacy. That's where I'm at. That's all. Well, we're just in a rough spot with this colony. Everybody's on the brink of mental break. It's raining, so they're going to be unhappy about that. They're really low on food, so they're going to be mad about that. You know what? I don't even want you to go do this right now. Because it's raining, and I'd rather you stay inside. Feel better, nerd girl. Now, I don't believe everything in that direction, you know, is ineffective or something like that. It's just, in this particular case,
Yes, I am the Lord.
Swarzide, thank you for 60 months. As people have pointed out, Twitch is backed by a giant company that is essentially just a bottomless pit of money. All right. Thank goodness the insulting spree has finally stopped. I'm gonna have to harvest the rice early, I think. And die. Well, you'd be surprised, John. Twitch is a massive community. There's probably a lot of people that do know about it. I wouldn't say it's probably not a majority of Twitch users, but just because there's a lot of people here who haven't heard about it doesn't really say a whole lot. I mean, there's only 100 people here, so it's not really a big sample size. Also, a number of people here did know about it, so. Oh, never mind. I thought there was a hole in the storage zone, but it was grass. Yeah, we talk about everything in the Discord. I've had a couple of streamers PM me as well that they had run into the issue. I'm way too online, so I see this stuff from like every platform. I saw it on Twitter, I got messages about it, I was discussed in the Discord, talked about it on Twitch. Did I thank you for 60 months? My brain is worthless. I have worthless shit brain. Oh no, Quarry's gonna be here all day. And there it is. Good lord. Well, they gotta work on their skill.
Yes, I am the Lord.
I've been a bot all along. The long con.
Sir Maxis, thank you for 85 months. Please don't bot me. None of this has happened to me, but I have a feeling it's because I'm not in the demographic. The impression I have is that they're targeting people who it'll hurt
Yes,
the most.
I am the Lord.
No, I'm the bot.
Sapphire, the cookie. Thank you for 2 years. Very much appreciated. Probably. Oh boy. Hey. Success. Nah, it's definitely all about identity. There's a clear agenda. Like, from the stuff that I've seen, the... Hey, alright. From the stuff that I've seen that's happened, it's all directed at very specific groups of people. It's a hate mob, basically. No! God damn it, dude. Can we just chill? Can we chill? Fuck.
Yes, I am the Lord.
Beans.
This is gonna kill the colony. I don't know what to do. Just gonna kill the colony. Because you motherfucker. Boy, I'm bad at this game. Huh. Fucking hell. Chonkabonk didn't last but a couple of days. I moved instantly, but it didn't matter. The cougar was too close. I don't know what to do about Silicon. Just gotta let it play out, I guess. Yeah, Kawari can't doctor at all. It's down to Silicon, who, the cougar is not sleeping. The cougar is downed. Oh, fuck. Damn, dude. We literally can't do anything. It really does. I don't know if it's going to get better from here. It's been really bad so far. Baby Chillax on adventure mode. Rip Chonkabonk. Yeah. Silicon does need medical. Silicon's also the only one who can medical. It'll be fine. He's gonna wake up and self-tend. It was like 19 hours or something. 16 hours now. He'll get over it. Yeah, self-tend is on for both Cercero and Silicon. Oh, no, it's not. Thank you. Oh, good. Good, we have donkeys. Probably donkey, right? There's 2 donkeys. Oh, Lord. Why are all these animals joining us suddenly? The countdown until that bear kills us, I feel. Coming. These days. Yes, Posse, it is. Well, we're not going to eat Chonkabonk. We're going to bury Chonkabonk properly. I'm really annoyed that we lost Chonkabonk so quickly. Bones Malone, did I thank you for 11 months? Thank you. I'm sorry if I didn't. Got a meal getting made. We're gonna get nailed for an unclean cooking environment. That's exciting. Oh, an eye infection. Horrible. You waking up very soon. Rip Chonkabunk. We're gonna make it. We're gonna pull through. Gotta fix yourself. Fuck! Shot by Kawari, that said. Health doesn't reflect that, though. Well, now Silicon can't move. Oh, was that was just odds? Okay. Yeah, if I tried to move Cercero would also fall after a few steps. That was Neat's idea. Ah, hell. Don't have enough medicine for it to end up being split across the two. And Cercero can't walk. Maybe that'll magically help. Nah, Cougar Rasp. You think if Kawari was capable of I understand food. I understand that you want to help, but sometimes you talk to me like it's my first time ever playing the game. Cannot med. I would have absolutely done it by now. No matter what the skill level. As it stands, we just have no options at all. Silicon is pretty much dead. And I don't see Cercero getting better. So, with the two of them out of commission, seemingly permanently, we're done here. I mean, we'll have Kawari, and maybe Tail will join. But not soon enough. I don't know what the rules are for making the Man in Black show up.
Well, I guess we're not getting the man in black then either.
Oh yeah, Cercero's getting worse rapidly. Silicon's about to die. If only I had moved the medicine closer. Yeah. Can't believe we got fucked this hard. I think it's the worst I've been beaten up at the beginning of a RimWorld in a long fucking time, if ever, really. I imagine you start with just nothing and not even clothes on your back. Yeah. Sorry, Cercero. And, Silicon. I blew it, apparently. This guy's probably gonna die too. Oh yeah, and Chonkabonk. Sorry, Dav. Ah! I knew it! I called that shit. Well, can't win that fight. That's a fact. Yeah. Yeah, Bear wins this fight. The only thing that's done any damage is the one shot we got off before the bear got here. Oh, fuck off. Be able to set things right in these parks. No. No. No, he's really not. The bear's gonna continue until Quarry is dead. Oh. Oh! What's this shit? The fuck? What? What the fuck? Yeah. Everybody's starving on this fucking map. It's hard to tell exactly. I guess it ate your left leg and your right leg. It seems to be what it did. It ate your legs. Ah. I mean, I don't know how to feel. I don't know whether to go on or not. We just have one colonist now. We have two potential, one much more than the other. Yeah, we've lost our religion. We're gonna have a surplus of meals though. Nah, Bink is different religion. Let me take a look at Bink's bio. Really good at mining and art. Nothing particularly special other than that. Is a doctor. Too late. Will they even feed this guy? I don't even know. He's not a prisoner. He's a guest. I guess they feed guests, right? He's just been bedridden the entire time. I suppose he could get up and feed his own damn self if he wanted to. Thanks, man in black. Yeah. I do feel like I would reuse the names because this was not even... We didn't even get anybody else. That's just fucked up. Honestly. Thing is, did I save the Neo-Himboism? Because I don't want to redo all that. That took a real long time. It was like an hour. Oh yeah, and Chonkabonk. Whatever pet we start with will just also be Chonkabonk. I'm gonna grab a drink while this generates. Oh, it's generated. Well, I'm grabbing a drink anyway.
Oh, okay, I'm back. I still find it so weird that this is how RimWorld always generates its world. You know? An ocean planet with continent on just one face of it. Whatever. Oh, you can make it cover the world? I see, I see. Just never touch it. Gotcha. Well, do we want to roll the dice on another mountain river? Got a lot of good options. Right? Twice in a row, we immediately abandoned our map. The general area? Yeah, there are roads. I wonder if we can find a spot where a mountain and a road and a river all intersect. It'd probably be a big pain in the dick to find. I think the roads avoid mountains. Mm. Mm. Ah. Oh. Ah. Damn. Damn. Uh? Not very mountainy. Is. Ooh. Hmm. That's a good potential. That's a good potential right there. What else we got? Hmm. Hmm. This is hard. Hard to find a good one with those requirements. We maybe found the only one of anything close to what I'm looking for. Kind of non-existent. Should have done this and then go get my drink. Oh well. Ah, some animals explode upon death. You can use transport pods to drop animals on enemies. Think about it. There we go. Look at this. That's awesome. That's more like it. Lala Sea, Canaroga Sea, White Purple Walrus, White Purple Walrus. Ah, I feel fine. I'm fine. Now let's see if we can find one that meets our strict requirement. I think it's still going to be hard. Roads do seem to kind of hate mountains. Ooh. It's a possibility. Year-round growing period. Caves. Looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Irreverent Mountains, right next to this purple house. Remember that. All right? Remember that. We'll shop around still. We don't have to instantly decide. Doesn't have caves. Can grow year round. Oh my god, the temperature range is so tiny. Teeny weeny. It's in the spider forest. Yeah, tropical. Yeah. It is indeed a more diseasey zone. Diseasey? Diseasey? Oh, the river's a creek on this one. Huge river. This is such an unexpectedly hard task. You know? Requires a lot of luck, it seems. This is a crazy little area, isn't it? There's a lot of shit going on here. Here's another one. But yeah, disease frequency 1.7 per year. Basically right there is another candidate. Oh, look at that. Oof, it's flat though. Ah. Dirt path. Yeah, a road, I don't think a road really is represented, is it? Or is it? Does it physically show on a map? Oh, it does. Okay. Well, I think that'd be cool to have, you know? It'd be neat to have a road visibly present in our world. crazy how rare this intersection is, you know? With all the rivers and roads, you'd think that it would happen somewhat often, but very infrequent. Good ankle. Good ankle, dude. Oh, good ankle when I see one. Got two different kinds of roads and a river. No mountains. But none the mountain. Wow, three different kinds of roads. Yeah, they do seem to be. It seems that mountains generally, or roads generally, are trying to avoid mountains. So that does seem to be what's lowering our chances of getting the perfect intersection. Here's a very rivery, roady zone. Me. Whoa. Mountainous. Dirt road. Huge river. Rating of 2. Year round. It's temperate. Good temperature range, though. Good rainfall. It's got caves. Boy, oh boy. This really could be the one. Yeah, it does have that mystery, like there used to be something here. I mean, the road ends with us. This is the road to himboism right here. No, Nisha. This would be perfect. The time. You're not thrilled about the time zone, eh? Okay. I say we give this one a shot. This really seems like the one. The road ending here perfectly like this just seems... It's perfect. Oh no. So... Oh god. Wait. If I load my saved one, can it still be fluid? Or is it going to be locked in? Or does it save it as a fluid one? I literally don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. If it's not fluid, that'll be really lame. Trigger happy, too smart, greedy. Cannot med. I'm not taking any non-doctors. I want 3, at least able to. Even if 0. It ain't say. Capable of nothing. Pretty good. Quick sleeper, fast learner. Wari, welcome back. Okay, so anti-Mac is just a no. Casket builder. Hell yeah. Oh, super doctor. Asthma. Industrious slowpoke sanguine. It's naturally upbeat. Whoa! A permanent plus 12 to the mood? Sheesh. This is like the opposite of Cercero version 1.
What's your scoop? Incapable of violent, depressive. Oh no, that's like the hard opposite. Yeah, nah, not for one of the first three. Sorry, Andy. Look at that hair. You're all hair. I love it when they have the big hair and the tiny body. It's so good. Ah, shit. I'm sorry, Quarry. It's, I don't want to say why. You know why. Then I can't type. Incapable of shooting or melee. That's not so bad. Steadfast. Beautiful. Wimp. We could probably live with that. But let's look at the others. Hot damn! An industrious night owl with a 14 skill to start with in medicine. Nothing in cooking, construction, or melee. Or art. But that's, we can work on that. We can work on that. Woo! I like Chris. But I think I love Zeke. Yeah. High animals. They're a veterinarian. Yeah, exactly, Nee. Exactly. Who else we got here? Policewoman, no, I'm not gonna look. Human computer. Can't violent or art. Undergrounder, hey. Oh, but then I'll lose these people, Pandora. Oh, no. I wish I would have known that 5 minutes ago. Oh, shit. Alright, well... I feel like that's... One of the big things of the new colony was I wanted to play with the fluid ideology. Because the neo-himboism kind of sucks right now because it's only got the one meme. So it doesn't really have, other than collectivism. I think we should test? No, I'm not blaming you, Panda. I'm just... I was just shouting to the void. Bruh. Yeah, I guess we'll run with it. God, I hate this stupid field. I am not spelling that right. If Silicon here, does anybody remember how to spell Silicon's name? Is it two ways? Something looks wrong about it. It's not right. I can't figure out why. Yeah, I think so too, but I just don't know. Nah, I already cashed out their points. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I just fix it later. That's a good point. Oh, thank you. Okay, so... Alright. So it's right. I'm irritated that it won't be fluid. But... I don't know. I mean, we could keep rolling the dice. We could get good people again. Right? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Yeah, I agree, Nee. That's the coolest part of it. It's annoying that it doesn't save it in it. Like, why isn't this button here? And why can't I load it here? If I can load it at all at any point, what? Why? Why? Why do I have to do this stuff? That's so weird. Isn't it? Am I crazy? I mean, I'm glad I don't have to do this all again, because that shit takes for fucking ever. But damn. Alright, let's just get new people. This isn't that bad. We want 3 doctors. Who knew? Who knew? Can't fight fires as a paramedics. Okay, this is a no. This is a no, even though that's a cute name and VR designer. It's like a whole cool setup, but no. Not dealing with that shit. Another pyromaniac? No. Horror World Jeweler. Can't cook, won't plants. Fast Walker Gourmand. Real big crafting and construction. Can med. So I don't see anything wrong with this one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Fast Walker, tough. Still in the running. Surgeon. What? Lies. Lies. That's with a medical +3? Cute hair, yeah. Incapable of intellectual. And a psychopath. Just forget it. You know? We're gonna have to do some rerolls here. A wandering healer. Oh, this time it wasn't a lie. And gay! This is the first gay character I've seen in the game! Pessimist and greedy, though. Fuck. Fucking hell. Ugh. Chemical fascination. Ugh, buddy. Kyle. Slowpoke, the kind. It doesn't feel special enough. Nervous and greedy. Cool hair. Look at that hair. Woo! Teetotaler, slowpoke, nimble. Mail carrier. Again, not particularly special. Yeah, well, I could just roll another, right? Woof. What the fuck? Oh, wow. Okay, you're pretty special, but damn. Damn. What a, this is a different one, huh? Yeah, right? We'll set Kit aside for a minute. Can't med. Can't join. He's strong with animals. Ex-spouse to Sparkles, who we are keeping. I don't want to deal with it.
That was my issue with Crispy. Hey, Paint. Yeah, I think the dumb labor thing is it's bad. It's pretty rough. Keep this one also in the running. We'll mess this one up now. Interesting. Annoying voice. Nimble. Criminal surgeon. Does have high medical. High melee. Passion. For animals, crafting, artistic, and medical. Oh, do I not have anybody who can gun? Oh, no. Oh, man, I got... Anna can't even do either. I think that's passable as long as we have 2 people who can do something. Yeah, we do need somebody who can gun. Fuck! Whoa!
You're ready for bits.
Aiden Lee, thank you for those biddies. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. We are low in the self-defense department. Cannibal. Careful shooter. Asexual. I'm getting all the LGBTQ characters here. I've never got before. We might be, Oh, yeah. It's funny I stopped before A, considering I was talking about an asexual person. I'm just used to the saying the five letters. Okay. Do we think we have a team here? Or do we not like that Anna can't do any fighting? Really strong medical and social, and also gay. That almost makes me sad, though, because the likelihood that we're ever going to run into, randomly, another gay pawn for her feels, unfortunately, unlikely, based off of what people told me before. Sparkle's backstory. Core world student. Born a male named Alex. Sparkles didn't fit in with... Holy shit, this one's trans! What? What? Okay. Fine. I can't change any of these. What the shit? Okay. Okay. I think we're set. The rebuff colony. Yeah. What are the next few? Let me see. Crispy Fried, Sapphire Cookie, Patman DX, Delaroth, Boss Double Dog, Not Your Nerd Girl, Lone Wolf, Blake Lee, Kit, Cyan Kiwi, Richie, Blockington, Candor, Dino, Ryuski, Zitho, Billy Bones, Wait What, Iron Clark, Zicaro, Kirby, AG Cypher, Zelthair, Urosa Norsk, Rustlar, Strawberrian, Crywild, Previously Anonymous, Trace, Blake Lee,
That might be a dupe. I think Blakely shows up way earlier. Yeah. I'll refund that one. Still trying to keep it to uniques and not dupes as much as possible because the list is so long. Money, Architect, Elusive, Superclaus, Gab, Cacob, Paint, Mr. Draco, Higgs, Boson Man, Liage, Whisper Dan, Superclaus, again? No. Capology, or Capology, Kyler, Sajit, Omni, the Mr. Copper, Higgs again, I think. Pretty sure I said Higgs already, like way earlier. Like, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Well, anyway, I'll fix that later. But there you go. There's a lot of the list. Hey, you never know. We might be very successful and get a lot of pawns fast. Right? I feel like the odds of the having a full LGBTQA squad is insane. Who asked me to look at Kawari's backstory and why?
You're ready for bits.
Nick, thank you for the bits. Did you know? Is there some indication that I... Oh, so this is a preset. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, this actually represents somebody out there. That's cool. Well, welcome to the colony, whoever you are out there. I didn't know this. Comma and period, huh? Okay, bugs. Oh boy, I forgot. So that's just the story with caves, huh? Permanent summer. Wow, I've never had that before either. Just permanent summer. Well, we'll see how that is, I guess. Oh, there's a bridge. Because there's a road. And there's exactly where the road ends. Okay, there's not bugs filling every cave. There are definitely bugs around. Bugs. Bugs. We started right next to bugs, didn't we? Where are we? Oh, we haven't landed yet, but we're about to. And it's going to be like right there next to the bugs. So we have to immediately run away. So we don't instantly die to bugs. This is a pretty interesting map, I'd say. Not bad. Look at all the cars. Interesting. Yeah, it might be good to turn this area into our base here. We got a bit of cave, a bit of existing stuff. So our big problem right this particular second is how easily it could be that we get noticed by these fucking bugs.
And these are also a ticking clock. The Star Mountain. Does one of them make a star? What aspect are you referring to? Is it like a cave shape? Let's see this star. Up here? The bottom of the top right? Oh, you mean like... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Kind of. Trouble is... with these mountains is that they're so close to the edge of the map already that you don't totally have that much room to work with because of the border. I guess it is pretty big though. Oh, I didn't choose the size of my maps, did I? Last time and this time. Is this like a regular sized map? Because that other one that I chose was like biggest medium. Yeah, so if we were connected to these caves, we could get raids in here. Directly in. Yeah. Anywhere along the edge. Alright, we're just gonna deal with a regular size map. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Oh, I want to get all this stuff without being spotted by the old bugs. Yeah, you can't build outside that border. I mean, you could wall it off, but if there isn't something there... So, like, we could wall off up to the border, but this would still be spawnable area. Yeah, the left mountain... Left mountain is pretty cool. I like the... Look. Just forget it. Package survival meals over here? What's going on? Well, I kind of want to get everybody down here and make this our starting area. Also, since this is a smaller map, I feel like the expanse of it is more accessible and usable because you don't have to travel as far. But I've got to do this in such a way that we don't get immediately noticed and killed by bugs. But who's our fightingest fighter? I don't remember. It's not going to be great. It's Silicon. I think again? Or no, Quarry was last time, huh? Yeah. Okay. You're melee. You are gun. What the hell? Oh. Huh. Okay. Just to block that line of sight, you know? Hopefully, maybe, possibly. I'm not sure if that's going to actually work. Okay, okay. So far, so good. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we didn't end up with a night owl. So I don't need to dick with the schedule right now. Whew. So the hives are like a clock. And they will spawn new bugs. Oh, they'll stay... Maybe they stay dormant if you don't mess with them. I don't know. Can't see in there, so I can't do that. Do I want to live down there? I don't know. I don't know. I'm so wishy-washy. Yeah, for now is right. Well, I'll at least get them moving everything down here, even if it's not under a roof. God, I love this song so much. This is one of the new ones, isn't it? Oh, wait, you're coming with me. I need someone to investigate this. That's not a wall. What are you doing? The fuck? Oh, was this our pet? Where were they all this time? Okay. Just forget that there was... Yeah. It just didn't happen. A small patch of bad luck. Now you see... No. Rip and die. Not what I wanted, but I mean, fucking... I don't even remember seeing the dog over here at any point. Blame the game once again. Yeah, we do have to remember to get a Chonkabonk as soon as possible. Not a great time to be botching things like that. No, no! What are you doing? God fucking damn it. Fucking hell. You wouldn't think it'd be this hard to keep people from feeding themselves to bugs. But here we are. Anti-buggers. It is forbidden. I don't know why they wanted to go through that. I think they were going to take it as a shortcut. Which it isn't. Okay. Hopefully they stay out of there now. Yeah, I guess I'll set up an area. Fair enough. I guess that means I have to... Oh no, I can... Yeah. Gosh. Weren't there some over here? Guess not. God, we should fucking move across the river and live over there. That's all bugs over here. 3 bug spawners.
Yes, I am the Lord.
High five, Felix. Thank you for 55 months. Reinstall the tables. Oh, hello. Well, yeah, but I don't know where I want to put them, so I'm just uninstalling them. I can still install them. I'm sorry, I'm paralyzed with indecision. Oh, sorry, I got distracted by something. No, no one's been mauled yet, thankfully. We did lose our pet. Instantly lost our pet. Because I didn't notice that we even had a pet. I'm sorry, Chloe, that does suck. Speaking of that, the thing that was distracting me is it seems like possibility one of my coworkers might have COVID. They have a fever. Yeah. But could be anything. Doesn't necessarily have to be that. Ah, jeez, Elusive. Sorry, man. Are they vaccinated? Because if so, then hopefully it shouldn't be that bad. Oh. Well, hopefully then still it's not that bad. I don't know. How long have they had it? Jesus. God, it lasts so fucking long. Ridiculous. I'm sorry, Higgs. I'm honestly really worried that this spike is going to be so much worse because of the fact that
even people that care about it, the fact is like, there's a sort of boy who cried wolf effect that just happens automatically with people. You know, you can get people to do something one time, but getting people to do something another time, you're probably going to get lots less people. I think most people kind of moved on to like feeling like, oh, it's over. And yes, fatigue certainly probably a factor. I have trouble seeing that sometimes because, like, for me, it's not. I was already a hermit, so the pandemic really didn't affect me very much. So it's easy for me to keep away from people. It's easy for me to wear masks. I rarely have to. But because of all of this, having another spike right now, I feel like it might be much, much worse than it was. I'm hoping against it, of course. It's a weird layout, but it's a house. Have you got the vaccine, Kawari? Because all I can say is, particularly with my recent little subreddit obsession, I'm so very, very glad that we went and got that done. Because it's quite clear that that's the deciding factor. So that at least if you end up still getting it somehow, it just won't be as bad. Like, even if it isn't life-threatening for you, I don't know how people can say it's just a flu, because reading about people fucking being in the hospital for over a month and shit like that, and the shit that they go through with the fever and the not being able to breathe and collapsing lungs and shit like that, just fuck off. No. No, 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 no. I feel like that's probably pretty reasonable, Mousy. My in-laws are also anti-vaxxers, and I've been really scared. They're good people. And I don't want to have to go through that. And I just feel like it's a roll of the dice, you know? Well, there's a lot of different kinds of Christians out there, Delroth. I know all too well, having grown up Christian myself. And I'm not now, but even when I was, I didn't like any of the like mega churchy cult of personality type stuff. I don't know, different strokes, I guess, but that stuff always seemed to strike me as pretty obviously grifting. It always seems to be pretty obviously about money. But obviously many people don't see it that way, and I don't know how, but they don't. I guess it probably depends on your social network, right? And I don't mean like online, although that obviously is included. But I think that your actual real social network is like probably the biggest driver for people. If you've got a lot of people surrounding you that are all going one way, community just sort of pulls you in a direction, right? You want to be where your people are, and I feel like that's perfectly understandable. But it makes it all the worse when it's everybody being pulled to something that's detrimental for all of them. I don't know. It's a bummer, man. Yeah. I mean, there's just lots of stuff that I don't know how to process. I don't know how to wrap my head around it. A lot of it for me is tied up in the same reasons that I drifted away from religion. Like, I don't know why I keep talking about this fucking subreddit, but looking at those stories, a common sort of repetitive feature of them is the religious element, Yeah, I know. I need an intervention. It's relevant, okay? It's relevant. I didn't talk about it this whole time. It is relevant. Shut up. Oh, well, Dino beat me to the punch. I was gonna say there's the people that like they use these terms like prayer warriors. And there's a sort of repeating cycle to it with all of them where it's like anti-vax, anti-vax, anti-vax. They get COVID. And then it's all, we covet your prayers. Jesus, please blow air inside my husband. I need my prayer warriors now. And then finally, heaven has gained an angel today. And I just... Nothing about that feels angelic to me. None of it, I don't know. This is what I meant by, like, I drifted away from it all because I got tired of this closed loop of we need a miracle about X, Y, or Z, and then whatever was gonna happen happens, and then there's this post-processing of either it was a good outcome, therefore miracle, or it was a bad outcome and therefore angel. But there was never any satisfying resolution for me, I guess. I'm just one of those people. I couldn't let that go. Among many other things. That's not the only thing, but just that one's on my mind right now because I've been seeing so many stories like that. Also, the other reason that these stories are so like fixating for me is that they're all like happening right now. Like, what's disturbing is that many of those posts will be like, this just happened 1 hour ago. I'm like, fuck, Jesus. They're not even in the ground. There's been a real huge uptick of this stuff in the past like month because of the surge. Yeah, hope I think is probably the biggest amongst all things, all reasons for it. Hope is by far the biggest reason for it, for sure. Because I will say, another thing that I notice about these stories is that these people do seem to weather adversity really well. They don't seem as devastated as I feel like I definitely would be. But I don't necessarily want that, if that makes any sense. Or I guess I don't feel that it would help me. Well, right. And obviously that would certainly, if that's how your worldview is, then that would soften the blow of really tragic things. I just can't make my brain accept that, I guess. It just doesn't work for me. Whenever I have had, even when I was religious, if I've had a tragedy in my life, none of that helped. But I arguably have not been exposed to huge amounts of tragedy in my life. I've been fairly lucky in that regard. But not zero tragedy. It's not all religious people. It's not 100% of them. In fact, again, to balance this with a little bit more positivity, perhaps, there are those few stories that what they do is they rate them with different awards, I guess. So there's awarded, which means that they rode the anti-vax thing all the way till dead. Then there's nominee, which they're in the ICU but have not died. But there's also redemption arcs, and those are interesting because there are those few anti-vaxxers who come around, and it took them getting it, but they have the expected reaction you think people would have of, oh my god, I was wrong. What you think would happen. So it's nice to see that, at least on occasion. I mean, we're just shooting the shit. I don't think this is that bad of a discussion, but I definitely don't want it to just turn into like a rage rant thing, or ranting on any particular group if we can avoid that. We haven't done any mountain digging. You might be a tad out of the loop there, Augie. Might be a little out of the loop.
You might want to run away if you want to avoid spoilers. But the VODs have everything you're looking for. Just FYI. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of family left behind. Sometimes the spouses are the ones who have the redemption arc as well that'll come out and be like, I realize now we could have avoided this, or, you know, just something like that kind of thing. And I think those ones are the most painful. That's what really gets to my heartstrings. The worst of it is that they'll they'll change their tune, and then, you know, everyone that they've surrounded themselves by haven't. So they'll be making this like heartfelt, you know, I lost my husband, I lost my wife, I lost my child. Get the vaccine. This thing is real. And then they just get blasted with what the rest of us have been getting blasted with. Because that's who they've surrounded themselves with. And the cycle continues. Yeah. Well, you know, it's hard to discuss a lot of this stuff because we're living in a time where people are always heated. More often than not. Oftentimes, understandably so. Other times, not so much. With undertones of lasagna. I like that just by itself. There should be more things with undertones of lasagna. I know, Chloe. Look, I didn't want this to happen. I didn't know. I didn't know it until it was way too late. Oh. A band with a name like that, you know where you stand. You know basically what you're gonna get. That's lasagna. That should be their whole shtick. They have lasagna at every show. There's like a band, but with one extra member that's just a chef that just makes lasagna the whole time. Unfortunately, it'd be really messy shows. Black Gacamler. Oh, buddy. Oh, you'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, I thought that, Augio, but then I thought 165-degree lasagna being chucked out as soon as it's done cooking probably is gonna not be great for your legal team. What's all this shit? Ancient shopping cart and ATMs and vending machines. Where have we landed? What a place this is. God, whenever anybody brings up Aoki and the cake, I just think of that fucking video where he
absolutely blasted that kid in the wheelchair with that cake. From like, I don't even know, 20, 30 meters? It was fucking far. And it was a full-size fucking cake. We did. This is Wally. We've landed in Wally. We're people off of the Ark or whatever they were on. The Walmart Ark. If it, just look up Steve Aoki, Aoki cake, and you'll get there. For anybody who's like outraged right now, him throwing a cake out at a concert is something that he does, and people want to be hit with the cake. So it's not. This isn't a bad thing. The kid in the wheelchair wanted to get blasted with the cake, so it's okay. It's mutual consent. But what's amazing, just watch the fucking video. Chloe found it, watch it. It's such a perfect shot. It's so satisfying. I can't watch that once. It's like a Pringle. Once you watch, you can't stop. I just watch Pringles all day long. Who's breaking and why? Is it Darkness? Okay, well, bonded animal. Yeah. Understandable. Greedy for impressive bedroom. We just got here. You need to calm down. Let's get some torches up at least. Right? Isn't that amazing? That's an amazing throw. And that particular, like, the fact that it's a cake, like a full-size rectangular cake, there's no aerodynamics to that fucking cake. So to throw it, like, I thought for sure that it would do, because it would have tons of air resistance, right? It's just a big rectangle. So my brain is like, oh, that's just going to like spin around and fall flat, like not very far from him. There's no way that that could make any distance. But it just goes and blasts that guy in the face. Yep, on the correct side. He didn't get hit with the tray. It was truly one of the greatest throws in human history. Oh man, I have to wake up Cercero to talk to this guy because I was too slow. I was distracted. The aerodynamics of cake headlining for Undertones of Lasagna. I thought maybe there'd be a cat, you know. Let's buy all the pemmican, all the medicine, which there hardly is any. Oh, and I guess sell the extra pants? Well, the pants are in good shape. Let's keep the pants. I'm glad you all can appreciate that fucking perfect throw. I'm also glad someone else thought of that with the lasagna story. Wow. The aerodynamics of cake as a cake cover band is an amazing thought. That's like, I don't even know how to describe how wild that is. That entirely changes the perceived notion of what the band is. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like experimental music now.
Also, relatedly, Akis, I have to say I've been loving the Tolkien names in the Discord server lately. Especially, what was it? Is it Tom Himbadil? That's so good. I'm one of those people in the camp, by the way, that I was disappointed that Tom Bombadil didn't make an appearance in the movies. And that, whatever it was, the Enchanted Forest or whatever. It seemed like it would have been fun. Yeah, everybody carried the wheelchair guy on his wheelchair up to where the cake was thrown. Like, it's too perfect. It's really amazing. It's just one of those really good moments. Right, no, yeah, I'm with you, Nee. Like, I mean, for anybody who's partaken of the extended versions of the movies, given up that much of your life to the Lord of the Rings trilogy, it really didn't have room for old Tom. Would have added another 12 hours at least. It's amazing to me that the extended versions are all of the same quality level. And that says to me that that's still the stuff that they edited down and cut and post-processed, etc. Which means the true extended versions are terrifying to consider. Beyond comprehension. I don't remember what the exact length of the extended versions is. Altogether, I mean. Oh, they each are like 4 hours. So, okay, so I hit it by saying 12 hours. There's also a lot of great moments that were left out of the theatrical releases. Like, what am I thinking of? Was that scene... I don't fucking remember anything from Lord of the Rings suddenly. So there's Aragorn. And what's the name of the Rohan princess? What's her name? Oh, Eowyn and Faramir, yeah. So Eowyn, I don't think that scene where she tries to feed Aragorn is in the theatrical cuts, is it? That shit is funny as fuck. It's so awkward. Do you not remember this? Did you not see that? Yeah. Vigo fucking did that scene so amazingly. Yeah, with the steel. I don't know why. It always makes me crack up because it's such a funny little moment amongst all of the shit that's going on, you know? There's lots of stuff like that you get from the extended cuts. They're extremely worth watching. I think the hardest thing to believe is that the same people that did all that made the Hobbit movies. If I was going to subscribe to a conspiracy theory, it's that none of the people who made Lord of the Rings were involved in the Hobbit movies. We've been lied to.
I too weep for The Hobbit because The Hobbit was my fucking book, man. That was one of my childhood books. One of my first ones. And that and like Redwall, which is I think that was related to like Rats of Nim or something. I'm not sure. I don't really remember Redwall very well, but The Hobbit I loved so very much. And they made it into a fucking dumbass cartoon. And I understand like The Hobbit was a kid's book or whatever, but it doesn't carry itself that way. It's one of those books that respects children as like, you know, human beings with brains, not it's not dumbed down or anything. It's not goofy. It is fun and it does have some silly stuff, but the whole thing isn't like a goofy cartoon. Yo, I've been saying for a while that I think that a lot of, and I mean it's basically true, but a lot of what made furries is all of the animal cartoon and comic content that started up in like the 70s and 80s. Like I used to imagine being a mouse, which is not not that weird considering like how many fucking things are there or were there then for kids that are like all the characters are mice. American Tail came out when I was a kid. Obviously Mickey Mouse and related things. Tangentially the what are the fucking chipmunks? What are they called? Chip and Dale? I basically just wanted to be a mouse. Secrets of Nim. But Secrets of Nim, fuck. God, Secrets of Nim is... That's fucking Dark Souls for kids. I remember being so fascinated with it, but also so scared by it. It's so upsetting and intense and dark. But that's another one of those ones that just, it treats kids like kind of like small adults, really. No, the movie is what I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, Rescuers and Rescuers Down Under. Fern Gully, yep. But like I later learned about the origins of where the entire furry moment started, which it's honestly it's farther back than you would expect. It started with like comics in the 70s and it started to pick up steam in the 80s. And then it evolved from there and it's gone places. Yeah, exactly. Underground zines. Yes, that's what I'm thinking of. It started, so it wasn't entirely like people who were furries that were, it was sort of like a community that was actually about the whole like underground zine, like it was about the content and not as much about having an alternate animal identity or associating with that as much. Not that didn't exist, but it wasn't entirely furries as we know them today. So furries sort of were like a divergent group out of that. But it did start there for sure. Because there were also early conventions and a lot of drama. But furries went on, and I don't think that the other half of that demographic really did, or it didn't evolve into something that stands apart. I think it was absorbed back into like sort of general fandom, right? Pretty much. Darien? I've never heard of this. Apologies if I've had that wrong forever. I had no idea. Yeah, I'm not sure that sounds quite right. 'Cause, 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 Wow, look, RimWorld, yeah. Well, I mean, if that's a whole contentious topic, let's not start any wars here. We're just talking about stuff. And it certainly wasn't my intention to start anything here. We're gonna deal with this scroll. Who's not able to do anything? Arrow, go home. Alright, grab a shopping cart. Get ready for battle. Where'd it go? Where is it? Oh, it's way up there. Oh no, we shot a horse. That's not right. Get out of here, other animals. Whew, okay. It does. It kind of has like a scale-like pattern. There's a lot of like... Actually, this would be like pillow shading, I guess. Sort of, kind of. Maybe not. But yeah, Rats of Nim was wild. The movie, I mean. God, a lot of it is just really, really terrifying, thinking back. And we don't really have... We do. We have tons of steel. They gave us a ton of steel to start with today. Watership Down, certainly, I have never watched it, but it looks like it's probably more traumatic. Rats of Nim is not as bad as that, probably. But maybe in a different way it is? Oh no, Brave Little Toaster. Okay, so now we're getting into a totally different thing. Because Rats of Nim and Brave Little Toaster, I think, have in common that they are really emotionally intense for a child to watch. And I watched both of them a lot. So that's probably... Maybe there's some insight to be had there. But... God, yeah, Brave Little Toaster. What a roller coaster. That's terrifying at multiple points. Depressing at all points. Or not... Oh, well... I misspoke, but I wasn't entirely wrong. But, like, legitimately depressing at some points. Both of them, I can say, after watching either of them, I had a distinct, bittersweet feeling. I think I can also attribute some sense of, like... I think I pulled some sense of, like, virtuousness or something along those lines out of the fact that one of the characters in Rats of Nim was named Justin. And he was sort of the selfless one. It was fairly formative, thinking back, I feel. I don't think I've ever actually seen All Dogs Go to Heaven. I don't know why, because I saw a lot of the other Bluth movies. You know, Land Before Time. Let's see. I'm trying to think of them. American Tail is Bluth as well, isn't? Yeah, it is. The Rats of Nim, Land Before Time, American Tail. I know there's more. Yo, it was. I got Spike from Land Before Time. If you went to Pizza Hut, you got basically Spike as a glove. Did anybody else have this? It was basically Spike's head, and you could put your hand in it and move his mouth. It was a Spike puppet. Yeah. Oh man, now this is making me think of the Pizza Hut book club. I don't know if that's what it was called. Anybody remember that button? There was a holographic button, and it had like a rounded. It was very 80s. It was like purpley blue, and then in like rounded white text, it said like book club and Pizza Hut on it. And you would do your book stuff, and I think you had like a card or something that would get marked off when you finished books, and then you got free pizza. It was awesome. It was so awesome. That was probably one of the best things anybody ever came up with. Bring that shit back. I'll do that now. I'll do that today. I want pizza. Where is my pizza? We got pepperonis. God, the stuff they used to give out. Why am I so nostalgic? It's funny because when I was like a preteen in that area of age, I hated the 80s. I hated like this style. I just didn't like anything about the 80s. But I guess there's so many things that I liked. I didn't at the time think of them as being of the 80s, but like another thing that's coming to mind right now because of this is when the fast food places did all the Nintendo toys, dude. You know, like there was the little paratroopa, and it had the air thing with the straw, so you would hit the thing, and then the paratroopa would hop. And there was the wind-up Goomba, and he would walk. I mean, it was perfect for me. I fucking loved Nintendo. I had a Game Boy. I was so into it. It feels weird to me. I feel like kids have downgraded, that they didn't get to experience this fucking incredible shit. Because now they're just sort of handed an iPad when they're like 2 years old, and it's not really super special. Like, I don't imagine that they're gonna... I don't think there's gonna be like a lot of Samsung or Apple nostalgic... I don't know, maybe there will be. I don't feel like it's really the same, because the Game Boy was this like unique thing. It wasn't like people were walking around with adult Game Boys and we had our kid Game Boys or something. Like, only kids had Game Boys. Or, you know, there were adults with Game Boys, of course, but you know what I'm saying. I don't mean porn games. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, what kids are handed today is like, they'll get like a lockdown phone or tablet. So they have like the same thing adults have, but just they can't buy stuff and they can't browse the internet or whatever. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, they'll have different things to be nostalgic about. I'm just saying, I guess this is just me being an old person, really. I just look at kids, the stuff that they have, and they don't have that, and it feels like a weird void. There's like some kind of... It feels like a void to me where there should be a Game Boy. Obviously not literally a Game Boy. I guess that would be the Switch today. It's a weird feeling that I can't really... I'm not describing very well, I guess. I don't know. And then the other thing is that I treasure these experiences so much in a way that I think is probably beyond like lots of the I'm not saying like I'm the most nostalgic person ever, but I know that there's plenty of people who had like a Game Boy and it wasn't like their favorite thing in the whole world or anything like that, like it is for me. Yeah. I'm getting worried that my old stuff is gonna be destroyed. I need to go see if I can get it. So my mom was the type that kept everything. Okay? I got this from her. Old boxes. So, like, to my knowledge, in the attic of my parents' house, there should be Super Nintendo game boxes, NES game boxes, Game Boy stuff. You know? I want that stuff. That's not it. Like, I was huge into Ninja Turtles, and I had, like, all the Ninja Turtles figures. Now, I don't think that we would have the old boxes for those, but certainly the figures, and I want those. Here's the problem. They were in the attic, and the house has had roof problems, apparently. So there's no guarantee that any of that stuff, was safe. Could have been destroyed. I'm almost afraid. I did a while back, I recovered a few things. Like I got my original Half-Life box, big box for PC. That stuff was in my old closet, as well as a few others like Ground Control, Deus Ex. I was so glad to get that stuff back. I think my original Dreamcast stuff should be there. Like, not the... I always kept the Dreamcast in the games and everything, but the original boxes and everything should be somewhere there. 9, no, I know. I got my original PS2 box from the attic. So, like, things weren't all destroyed. I just don't know what parts... And the attic isn't organized. It's kind of chaos. It's a treasure trove, to be honest, and it's really scary that, like, I don't get why save all that stuff and then not try to save it. I don't understand. God, I should consider... I don't know. What can I do? We don't have room here for all of it. Maybe I should rent a storage unit and offer to transplant it all out to that or something. I don't think you understand the volume. It would have to be a big storage unit, possibly multiple storage units. I don't know. I feel like there's got to be stuff there that my mom would care about. Because why else would she have saved everything? Like, she collected, what was it? I don't know if any of you would be familiar with this. Maybe your parents collected these, but they would do special Barbies. And they did this shit for years. I don't know if they still do it anymore. But, like... Those should be there, I would think. I don't know if they have any value, but they certainly would most likely have sentimental value for my mom. Well, these are like limited edition things. To be honest, a lot of that kind of stuff throughout history is kind of... Yeah, I was about to get to this. Because probably yes. A lot of it was kind of scammy, though, because there's lots of things that brands would put out and they would call it, you know, limited edition or whatever. Oh, wow, we're doing both at once? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of that stuff just isn't actually rare, but sentimental, absolutely. I mean, that's me with a lot of these games. You know, the vast majority of the stuff I have is not rare and not worth much. But I don't care because I'm not a reseller. I'm not trying to make money off of it. I just love this stuff. I'm with you on the Walmart parking lot. But what about our faction? That shouldn't have anything to do with where we are. Undertone of lasagna. You know, we did already think of the perfect name. Also, it's so helpful to whenever I think of lasagna, I also think of lasagna, and it helps me with spelling it correctly every time. Same with bologna. Yes, this feels correct. Well, that's perfect timing because it is now time to wrap this thing up and put a bow on it. But yeah, great talks tonight, everybody. It's been a real stream. Thanks for hanging with me, as always. Love you guys. I'll be back tomorrow, possibly with the Space Cops, if our schedules all align. And I think our plan was to probably return to Pico Park. So we've got a few more levels to do, and then there's the battle mode and whatnots. So, and if it ends up being a shorter one because we're done with the game, then maybe I'll do some more RimWorld or something after. Alrighty. Be safe. I'll see you guys next time.